Welcome back to Ebru Africa this morning with me, Cherotich Kenei. Now, this is the Business Insight. Well, on today's edition, we take a look at how technology is being integrated into the human life with a look into the Samsung Galaxy S5 series. Technology has been used to redefine man's environment. It has been used in an array of industries from fashion to infrastructure. One industry has, however, been on the rise with each technological discovery and upgrade since its invention back in the 20th century. The telecommunications industry is one that has been growing to become one of the fastest running and competitive industries in the world product and money market. Samsung is one such company that has been changing the African market. They have managed to provide products that are of good quality for the societal fragmentations found across Africa. Their handsets are affordable and of quality.
We believe in creating products which are tailored to fit the customer's needs and to actually apply to the daily use of a customer. So 5 years ago, we introduced the first Samsung Galaxy S series. Since then, we have produced a new Galaxy S into the market every year. And each year before the previous, each product is more advanced than the previous device, as you've seen. So the Galaxy S3 was a significant player in the growth of smartphone market, having contributed to the direction in which smartphones are innovated. We created a landscape and a trend on smartphone utility globally with the S3.
Her latest product, the Samsung Galaxy S5, is one model that is proving that our lives can be integrated into technology. According to her managing company executives, it aims to provide 5 key features, including a modern glam look, great camera, fast networks, protected for your life, and a safety.
So technology, as you know, changes quite very fast. Consumers need to change fast too. When we started working with this new generation of the S series, we asked ourselves, what is it that our consumers actually want? After a lot of market research, Samsung is going back to the basics to focus on delivering the capabilities that matter most to most of and all our customers. Consumers are looking for mobile tools that inspire and support them as they improve their everyday lives. The Galaxy S5 represents an iconic design with essential and useful features to focus on delivering the ultimate smartphone in the market today through people-inspired innovation. So as usual at Samsung, innovation is in our bloodstream, and we are always looking out to release newer products and newer technologies that are always better than the competition and always better than our previous one. So over the years, we have realized that consumers would rather use a device which is simple, easy to understand, communicates well with as well, it's convenient and fits into their lifestyles. So this Galaxy S5 is actually designed to fully power our lives in everyday use.
John Paul of Samsung explains why this new model is the best in the industry of smartphones.
Most of you already know is that we have improved the camera of the Galaxy S5 significantly. We are now talking about a 16 megapixel camera on the Galaxy S5 compared to the 13 megapixel camera on the Galaxy S4. Now, not only is it a hardware improvement, and later on, all of us are going to get an opportunity to go to delve deeper into the functionality of the camera of the S5. There are many improvements in the camera functionality. For example, we have introduced for the very first time a HDR for both video and that is high dynamic range capture of video, what you would find in most of these big cameras most of you are using here. Now you have that on Galaxy S5. You also have selective focus. Selective focus, again, as most of you already know, is something that you only find in DSLR cameras. You don't find it in smartphones. We've also mentioned the water and dust resistance, which is a second thing. Of course, we didn't have that on the Galaxy S4. The screen is also improved. It's a larger screen with higher pixels density, which means you get much sharper images. And again, it is also more friendly to your eye if you're reading books and newspapers. The battery life, as most of you already know, again is improved. We are talking about if your battery is running low, you are only at 10%. You can engage the ultra power saving mode on the Galaxy S5, giving you up to another 24 hours on standby. Most of you know that this is feedback that we have received regarding smartphones, that your smartphone does not last a day, but right now on your Galaxy S5, you can actually extend that battery life significantly. Perhaps the last one I'm going to mention, of course, is a heart rate monitor. The Galaxy S5 has a built-in heart rate monitor at the back of the screen again. So you can also capture your heart rate using the Galaxy S5 simply by just placing your finger on this part, and you'll be able to take your heart rate. Again, this is important when you're working out in order for you to get your optimal heart rate for exercise.
So Gear Fit and Gear 2, they run on a platform called Tizen. So Tizen is Samsung joint venture with Intel. Of course, there are a number of industry players who have joined into that consortium. We are also committed to Google and Android. We are actually one of the privileged and first partner for any rollout of any new operating system for Android operating system. So we are not anticipating any change in the strategy at the moment. As we know, Samsung will continue to roll out Android products, while some of the accessories like Gear 2 and Gear Fit would continue to develop in Tizen platform. So I think that's the first question. So what we figured out, or what we have discovered, is that we have taken feedback from consumers worldwide, and our feedback says that IP67 is one of the most sought after feature by our consumers. Now, if you're talking about anything higher than that, I think you're talking about really looking at something like an underwater camera or something very, very specific for an industry or a niche. IP67 really gives you water resistance and dust resistance, which means you can't immerse it for a long time, but if you get wet, it's okay. And that's the whole essence of it. And what it also means is that you can talk to your friends while in rain, and I think that's a brilliant feature. I mean, especially in Africa, I mean, we've got a lot of rain, so you don't have to, look for a shelter when your phone rings and you're walking in the rain.
If we mention that the camera is improved from 13 to 16 megapixels, it's not just a question of 3 million more pixels. There are many software improvements, both in video capture, in photo capture. It's a total difference from the Galaxy S4 to the Galaxy S5. What you can actually achieve in terms of photography, not just in terms of the pixels, which is a hardware capability, is totally different. Even the flash of the Galaxy S5 is also totally different from the flash of the Galaxy S4 in terms of its ability to capture. Things like being able to focus in just 0.3 seconds. No other smartphone camera can do that. So when you look at most of the reviews on the web, and we're not saying they're bad, as our Vice President has mentioned, but they only look at the surface, which is a hardware capability, was a screen size, and so on. But for the users, we provide deeper user interface solutions to them. The first Gear 1 came in 1.9 megapixel camera, that was the resolution. Gear 2 comes in 2 megapixel camera, that's the resolution. In terms of your ability to capture both photos and videos, yes, you can still do that, both on the Gear 1 and Gear 2. A couple of things which are added is that right now you can choose the shooting mode when you're taking your pictures. You couldn't do that on the first gear. Even for video as well, you have various software improvements in terms of the alternatives. If you are rich or if you're familiar with the environment of shooting videos, it is possible to know that there are different shooting modes that you can utilize.
The company is now gearing up for 2015 to launch yet another Galaxy series. I am Cherotich Kenei for Business Insight.
I can download the world in an instant. I live carefree. This is my life. My life powered by the Samsung Galaxy S5.
That was all for Business Insight today with me, but join me tomorrow for more. Goodbye.
Floma, professional makeup.
Does your exterior complement your interior? Everyone needs a home that is inspired by nature. At Yenbo Limited, we offer durable, energy-efficient and affordable UPVC windows in attractive colors. Visit us at Wall Street Business Park off Mombasa Road. Yenbo UPVC windows, your desire, our challenge.
Floma, professional makeup.